boys and girls, Crafty Carol here with a brand new super compilation for you. And that's right, I used super because this one is all about superheroes. That's right, I looked through all the cool school videos from the beginning of time and I put together my favorite superhero crafting videos. So, let's watch. Well, hey there kids, Crafty Carol here with a brand new craft for you right here at Cool School. Oh, what's that? It's a bird. No, it's a plane. No, it's Super Carol here to make some superhero crafts today. That's right, we're gonna make superhero pencil toppers. And be sure to stay tuned to the very end because I'm gonna tell you how you can write your very own Cool School episode that we play on the Cool School channel right here. So A, let's get to making this craft, and B, be thinking of what you're gonna write your story about. So what do you need to make this craft? Let's go down the list. I got scissors, I got some red and black felt for my capes, I got some yellow construction paper, pencil top erasers, I got some pencils, a marker, and some glue. Put on your capes, get your shields, and let's get crafting. All right, so let's get started with our Batman pencil topper first. First thing I want to do is measure out my piece of felt here. So I'm going to take this eraser. I'm just going to kind of roll it over until I see I can get my eraser 100% covered. I'm just going to cut out that size of piece of felt. See how if I roll it up, it covers the eraser? That's what you want. Okay, now I'm going to cut out my bat ears. Cut 2 triangles until I got a little piece like this. See? Okay, so we got our ears cut out right here. We've got our eraser. Now we're just going to glue this onto this. Get it all smothered in glue. And I'm just gonna wrap this around. And I got that glued on, and look at that. I got a Batman head right here. Na bat head. All right, so I'm just gonna set that aside right there. He's gonna look over my crafting table and know what kind of crime we would have around here. Maybe somebody comes along and tries to steal my crafting supplies. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make a cape for our little Batman, our little cape crusader here. I'm just gonna start with a rectangle of felt, and then I'm gonna make this into more of a triangle. Not quite a triangle, but almost. And then to make a hole for our pencil top, I'm gonna fold over the top, and then I'm gonna make just the tiniest little cut there, just the tiniest that like your pinky finger will barely even fit through. We're almost done with our Batman pencil topper here. I'm gonna add a little bat to this yellow. I'm just gonna freestyle it. Okay, that's looking pretty awesome. All right, so I'm gonna take a yellow pencil here because, you know, Batman's colors are yellow and black. I'm gonna take my cape, just gonna pop that. That's why we have that just tiny little hole. Now let's just pop this right on top. Check it out. Oh my gosh, it's a super pencil. So now let's make a Superman pencil topper. Why not? Let's go ahead and make the cape. You pretty much know how to do that. Remember, we're gonna fold it over at the top, and then we're gonna make the tiniest little cut right there. Oh, it's so tiny, it's so cute. All right, so that's our cape. Batman, watch that. Don't let the Penguin or the Joker come along and steal Superman's cape. So then I'm gonna take a black pen here. I'm just gonna draw a Superman face. So Superman, it's all about the hair. You know what I mean. He's got that little swoop, that little curl that hangs down right there. He probably spends hours trying to get that curl just right. Using all of Lois Lane's mousse and hairspray, trying to get that perfect little curl. When you see pictures of Superman from the comics, he's always got a stern mouth. Guess there's no smiling when you're a superhero. I don't know why they never smile. The Joker smiles. I don't know why Batman or Superman can't smile. I mean, you know, he's crazy. He's a little bit Looney Tunes, but you know, he's got a smile on his face. And there you go. We got a little Superman here. We're gonna need a shield. That's why I got this yellow construction paper. And to make the Superman shield, just a little. Oh my gosh, we're dealing with shapes again. What's this shape called? And I'm gonna take my red marker here, and I'm just gonna outline my shape with an unknown name, and then I'm gonna draw an S in there. And let's cut that out. It's super tiny, so be careful. And I'm just gonna glue that onto our Superman. Check him out. All right, he's starting to look super. He's got a shield and everything. We'll put my cape on. all right, check that out. Well, super duper, we got 2 superhero pencil toppers here. We got Batman, we got Superman. What's better than that? Well, you'll probably tell me in the comments. Superman comes to save the day, and then Batman shows up, and he's all... Well, hey there, boys and girls. Crafty Carol here with a brand new craft for you right here at Cool School. I hope you're excited because today we have an extra super craft for all you superheroes out there. We're making the #1 most awesome superhero accessory, and that is, we're making a jetpack. And the reason I'm making a jetpack today is because I got inspired by my buddy, Drew Pendis. He saves the first day of school, and I don't know, he might just have a friend named Crafty Carol help him out. So what do you need to make this craft? 2 large plastic bottles. I'm using large soda bottles. Tissue paper. I've got some orange and yellow here. Glue, some glitter, scissors, and duct tape. Okie dokie, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take those big soda bottles and we're gonna get them all glittered up. All right, so I got my 2 extra large soda bottles here. Put some glitter down here. We take our bottle here and we're gonna just cover it in glue and roll it in glitter. You gotta work fast so your glue doesn't dry while you're doing this. And let's just roll it around here. Well, that's looking pretty good. Check that out. Let's just get a little more glitter up top here. I like this part because it's kind of like we're making a snowstorm with glitter. Pretty awesome snowstorm. All right, so we got one of our bottles all glittered up nice and glittery and beautiful. And I'm just gonna let that dry. Let's do bottle number 2. Okay, our second bottle is looking pretty awesome and jetpacky and superhero-y and all that kind of good stuff. So I'm just gonna let this one dry too. Next step is we're gonna make our flames that go out the back of the jetpack and propel you through space. I got one kind of big long strip of tissue paper here. I'm just gonna cut kind of some sort of triangles and zigzags. Just keep going. Make it look like super awesome, crazy jetpack flames powered by jet fuel. Awesome. Kind of looks like giant teeth. That was my impression of a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Okay, let's do some yellow flames now. I'm gonna double this up. I'm gonna do a bunch at once. And there you go with the yellow. And let's do this orange here. Next, we are going to put all these nice, super awesome flames together. And you're gonna need 2 bunches of flames because you got 2 different jetpack canisters. Got some yellow here, got some orange here, a dark orange, and you just layer them like that so you can see all the colors. And then I'm just gonna roll it up. There is our first bundle of awesome jetpack flames. Let's do our other. Roll this up. Okie doke. So now I'm just gonna take some tape here to secure the ends of that so it all sticks together. There you go. Let's do this one too. Now look at that. That's pretty awesome. Alrighty, one of the next things we're gonna do is we're gonna make some straps because you gotta be able to strap on your jetpack, right? I got some tape here. I'm just gonna do one nice long strip here. I'm gonna double it up. And we'll double it up going back that way. And so the end result, what you want is to have 2 sides of tape stuck together so that you've got the non-sticky part on both sides. Let's see, is it long enough to be my strap? Oh yeah, that's good, that's good. So let's do another one. Measure them out to be the same length. And oh my gosh, I ran out of tape. Oh. It's okay though, because I have more. No big deal in the Crafty Carol crafting station. And you might say, well, Crafty Carol, that purple tape doesn't match your yellow tape. And I'll just say, it's no big deal. Oh, what is a big deal is I'm getting it stuck everywhere except where I'm supposed to get it stuck. There we go. Now it's stuck in the right place. Alrighty. You got part purple, part yellow, just for good measure to make them match. Add a little purple in here. So there we go, we got 2 cool straps for our jetpack here. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna attach our 2 jetpack canisters here. So I'm gonna use some silver duct tape now. Slap them on there, attach that, come around here. Alrighty, and let's do 1 more strand of duct tape around there. This time, I'm gonna take my strap here, I'm gonna just hold it down there, I'm gonna loop it around, and then make it so it's like a circle. I'm just gonna hold that down with a little bit of tape there, and let's do our other strap, make a nice loop here, and then we're gonna roll this tape through. This can get tricky because you got a lot of tape. But there you go, you kind of see it's pretty simple. You're just making your 2 loops and you're taping them down. Okay, oh, this is looking pretty awesome. All right, so last step, we're gonna take our little flames here that also kind of look like pom-poms if you're a cheerleader. And you see, you got your C. So I'm just gonna take this, stick it right there in the drink spout. Make sure it's nice and secure so when you're out there jetpacking all over the world, then you won't have any troubles. Check it out. Da, 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 da. It's one awesome jetpack. Hey! Oh wow! I'm flying! This is awesome! It was me making a jetpack landing. Well, hey there, boys and girls. Crafty Carol here with a brand new craft for you right here at Cool School. Today's craft is gonna be extra special, super duper awesome because we're making it for an extra special, super duper awesome guy. That's right. Father's Day is just around the corner. So what are we gonna make for Dad? Let's see. We could make him a robot that goes to work for him so he doesn't have to do that anymore. We could make him a Super Bowl ring and trophy, and then he can pretend that he won the Super Bowl. We could make a swimming pool. Oh man, my dad would love that. What else could we do? Oh, I know. There's one thing that a lot of dads love. It's coffee. We're gonna make a customized Father's Day mug. So what do you need to make this craft? Well, it's pretty simple. You're gonna need a plain mug, some Sharpie oil-based paint pens, or you can just get a mug making kit. I'm gonna have a sip of coffee and get my motivation. It's got my brain juices going, and I know what we should do. We should make this craft. It is craft standard time, CST. Let's get started. We got mug number 1. That's right, I got 2, so we can make 2 of them. The first one, I think I want to do a superhero mug because parents are superheroes. Let's see, we could do a Batman, Dadman, Dadman. Or we could do a Superman, Super Dad, or we could do a Captain America themed one, Captain Dad. You know, we've done a Batman craft, we've done a Superman craft, we have never done a Captain America craft. So I'm gonna get started with the star in the middle. So, got my blue Sharpie marker here. All right, there we go, step number 1. And then there's a blue circle around that. All right, oh, that looks good. So let's let that dry a little bit, blow on it. Ooh, I like it, these markers dry fast. Right now I'm just gonna do a red circle just around the blue. Oh, and I know, I bet a bunch of you are gonna ask in the comments, Carol, can I use regular markers? I wish the answer was yes, because that would make it easy for everybody. But if you want your dad to actually be able to drink out of it and then like put the dish in the dishwasher and use it more than once, you really want to use a non-toxic oil-based paint marker. Or you can use the paints that come in the little mug making kits. Those are just a little harder to use because, you know, pens are always easier than a paintbrush. Unless you're just a natural Picasso. Picasso was a famous painter. He made really weird stuff, like somebody's nose would be like on their forehead and their eye, one eye would be down here and one eye would be up there. So I'm just gonna let that dry for a little bit. Guess we could have like, you know, some sort of game or activity like an old-fashioned staring contest. It's been a while, I know. You look surprised out there. That's right. Hope you've been practicing because I have. I go to practice for staring every day. All right, and 1, 2, 3, go! Oh, my eyes are getting dry. Ah, no! I blinked so soon. Let's see if our paint's dry. Okay, wow, that dries fast. And let's just do our other, it's just another red circle around that. And da-da-da-da! Captain Dad, look at that. So on this side, we got that, and we can write Captain Dad across the top and bottom. But on the other side, first, I think we should write a little message. My favorite superhero. There we go. Check it out. We got our first one done, and I love it so much. Let's set this one over to the side, and we'll work on mug numero dos, and that is Espanol for number 2. So for mug number 2, we're gonna make it a little more personalized. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write a little message to my dad, and I'm gonna draw a picture of me and my dad. And you, of course, will draw a picture of yourself and your dad. All right, there's me now. Ooh, let's draw my dad. You've never seen my dad. You don't know what he looks like. He looks pretty cool. Ooh, he has a mustache, better add that. And a little bit of hair on the sides. So there we are so far. And once our black is dry, I'm gonna add something pretty important. And there you go. Matching glasses, that's right. And I'm gonna write, got me and you written there. The other side, we're gonna write a little message to our dad because we love him so much. The world's greatest dad. And there you have it. So easy to decorate these mugs. Pretty much anything goes. You can decorate it any way you want to. Draw whatever you think your dad will like. And I'm pretty sure he'll like whatever you draw. Cheers, wink. All right, and that's how you decorate the mugs. Now, there's one more step. So if you are gonna give this to your dad just to be like a pencil holder or something, you know, that's it, you're done. But maybe you want your dad to actually be able to drink his coffee out of this mug. So you need for it to be waterproof because, you know, after he drinks his coffee, he's gonna wanna put it in the dishwasher. So here's what you do. You're gonna have to use an oven, and that means you need a grown-up to help you. Do not do this without a grown-up. All right, so grown-ups, here's your part. Listen up. So you wanna turn on your oven to 360 degrees, and you wanna put your mug inside right away. Don't wait for it to preheat. Then you wanna set a timer, let it bake for 30 minutes, turn off your oven, let the mug cool down, and then take it out of the oven, and you should be good to go. The paint will be baked on, or the marker will be baked on. You'll be able to use the mug over and over again and wash it. Got some tissue paper here. In there, make it look all decorative. And then let's just stick some suckers in there. Then he gets a cool handmade mug, and he's got some candy. Maybe he'll share with you. Fingers crossed. So if you make one of these for your dad for Father's Day, I want to know. Show me on Instagram. After you give it to him, have him take a pic, looking all happy with his mug, and then have him post it to Instagram and tag me, tag Cool School Show. I can't wait to see how well you did. Fan mail shout out time! Oh my goodness, I love getting letters. Miss Booksy and I absolutely love it. We made that scrapbook so that we could put all the letters in there and keep them forever, but unfortunately there were so many we couldn't read them all in the video. So I want to take a moment to read one at the end of the craft. All right, and fan mail time. Love this one. To Crafty Carol, Glitter Queen. Ooh, 7 years old. Please make a Snow Queen craft. Oh, that's a good idea. Dear Crafty Carol, I watch every single episode of yours and I enjoy it. Oh, it's got oh, cool. Came with a little cup. It says Cup Shop right there. Oh, I love that. And then we got this little guy. Awesome. Thank you so much. Oh, Time to put it in the scrapbook. Well, hey there, boys and girls. Welcome back to Craft Time at Cool School here with Crafty Carol. Today's craft might make you say, "Cowabunga, dude," because we're making a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles craft. And even better than that, this one's perfect for back to school because we're making a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles notebook. So what do you need to make this craft? It's pretty simple. You need a notebook, same kind I used when we made the One Direction collage notebook. Hold on just a second. I got stuck in a daydream about Harry Styles. Can't blame me. So then you also need something to cover the notebook. So I've got some green here, and then I got the color for my bandana. You can pick whichever character you want. I'm gonna go with Michelangelo because he did a great job on the Sistine Chapel. Just kidding. Different Michelangelo. I went with Michelangelo because he's my favorite Ninja Turtle. I love them all, but you know, he's the funny one. Googly eyes here for my eyes. You can draw eyes yourself on white paper, or you can just make them plain white. Like he's about to do some combat with Shredder. Pencil, you always need a pencil. Scissors, don't go using these big girl scissors unless you have permission from your mom or your dad. I got permission. Thanks, Mom. And you need some tacky glue. It's not tacky like impolite or wearing mismatched clothing or something tacky like that. It's just real sticky. So I've got my green foam laid over my notebook here, and I'm just gonna press along the edges so that I know where to cut. All right, and you can see there, I got my green foam cut, and I'm just gonna glue it down. Sort of smudge that right there. Smudge is a verb I just made up. It means to slide something slowly that's been glued. And oh my gosh, look at that, that looks perfect. With my orange foam here, I'm just gonna draw the shape of his little headband. So here we go. So I think that's a pretty good shape for us to use. You know, I was inspired to make this craft because the new TMNT movie is coming out. It's by Michael Bay, so there's probably gonna be a lot of extra explosions in it. The side that you drew on, that has the pencil smudges and stuff, make that the side that goes face down, so no one sees your work, you know? Little illusion, like a magic trick. Okay, there, just getting some of our tacky glue. There you go, glue, you're done. Oh wait, no, I do need you for the googly eyes. Don't go anywhere. And holy smokes, I am loving this. I'm loving this craft. If you don't want to do a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles notebook, you can make some other kind of design. Just put a foam cover on here, put your name on it, put an apple, put a My Little Pony on there. I'm gonna glue down my googly eyes. This is looking so good. Just a dab will do ya. Here's one. Okay. And ta-da! Check it out. Looks so real, I tried to feed this notebook a piece of pizza just now. Some of you were sounding off in the comments about how you won the staring contest against me, Crafty Carol. My bad, I thought I saw you blink, but it's time for a rematch, except this time, staring contest with this guy. Good luck, because he can stare at you all day long. So, boys and girls, now you know how to make a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles notebook. You can make Michelangelo, or Donatello, Raphael, or Leonardo if you want. Well, hey there, boys and girls. Today I got a super duper craft because it's a superhero craft. I'm gonna show you how to make a Batman egg. I already got my egg painted black, got a little black stand to put him in. I made his little bat cape. This was so simple, it's just construction paper taped together here with his little bat mask that I just cut out of construction paper, and I glued on some googly eyes because, you know, Batman's just cuter when he has some googly eyes. And then he's got a little yellow bat belt. So I'm just gonna put that on, it's super easy. All right, ooh, I need the tape. I think I'd be prepared. I was a Girl Scout for crying out loud. I was only there for the cookies though. So, just a little bat belt. Perfect. I got a little extra on the belt, so I'm just gonna snip that off. All right, so his bat belt's on. Let's make this a Batman egg. And bat egg. And there you go, a superhero Batman egg. Now you can make a Spider-Man egg. You can make a Captain America egg with his little shield. You can make a Wonder Woman egg. There are so many superhero possibilities. Well, stay tuned because we got a whole boatload of crafts coming your way. Well, hey there, boys and girls. Crafty Carol here with a brand new craft for you right here at Cool School. Today's craft is pretty exciting for a few reasons. One, because it's inspired by one of my BFFs of all time, Drew Pendis, and I'm using a craft box. That's right. Remember last week I told you about the craft boxes? Well, I'm using it this week. I got all my supplies in here ready to go. And pretty soon, you guys at home can order your own craft boxes, and we'll do crafts together. So you'll want to get your parents to go to coolschool.com and they can enter to pre-order boxes. Ooh, I wonder what's inside. Sounds like a bunch of puzzle pieces. Or maybe some chopsticks. Ooh, I'm so excited. Let's see what's inside our craft box today. Oh, I got some colored pencils, scissors, black marker, spongy thingies, the Mod Podge here, a notebook, a sheet of white paper. And then, oh, what's this? So yeah, these are my supplies that I need to make a Drew Pendis notebook. It's perfect for back to school, and it's perfect for writing superhero stories in. So this craft box today just had the supplies that I needed for today's craft. But when you guys get your own craft box, it's gonna have extra goodies in there and like some bonus crafts and surprises. No bumblebees, don't worry, we won't ship bumblebees to your house. So let's get crafting! So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna trace our paper to make it the right size to fit the front of our notebook. So I'm just gonna line it up here. Perfect. All right, so now we got this line drawn on. Let's just cut this out. I'm just gonna start with kind of a rough sketch here just to make sure I've got all my proportions right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna color it first, and then we're gonna outline everything in black. Let's go ahead and color this in. Let's start with his hair. Let's do our orange mask. I know I would have a lot of cool superpowers. I would shoot glitter out of a cannon. I would probably make a cool slime that could stop the bad guys, and I could probably tie them up with yarn. I could tape them up with a lot of duct tape and then make like a cool craft with duct tape at the same time. You know, that'd be cool. Tell me in the comments what your superhero powers are. I bet you've got some superpowers. You could probably eat a cookie really fast. Here we go, we got a lot of coloring to do. Gotta get ready. Exercise those hands. Push-ups. All right, I think I'm ready. So many superheroes have blue and red. Spider-Man, Superman, Captain America. So I want to draw around the borders with a black marker. Dun, 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 dun. Super Drew, the stupendous Drew Pendis and his mighty penultimate. All right, Mod Podge time. So, I'm just gonna dip that in here. And you just wanna be careful not to smear your marker or your colored pencil around. Let's do our other side here. Okay, so let's just let that dry, and then afterward, we're gonna put another coat of Mod Podge on top so that it doesn't get all scuffed up and messed up. You don't have to worry so much about getting your notebook messed up. You're gonna have a protective layer here. Alrighty, so we'll let that dry. Alright, so while we're waiting for our glue to dry, we can have a good old-fashioned staring contest. Ooh, I know, I've been training, I'm ready. And it's not just any staring contest because I've got my friend Drew here. And he's a superhero, so he can probably go without blinking for a super long time. So, you ready, Drew? All right, blink a lot. Get ready, because in 1, 2, 3, go! I think I almost blinked there, but did I? Ah! Whew. Look at me, still going. Still going. Ah, there he goes. I knew it couldn't last forever. My goodness, that was good though. Good job. Well, Hey there, boys and girls. Crafty Carol here with a brand new craft for you right here at Cool School. Today's craft is extra super. It's actually super times 3. That's right, we're making superhero notebooks. And because so many of you commented and asked for a Wonder Woman craft, I've got some extra special shout outs for the fans at the end of the video, so make sure you stay tuned. So what do you need to make this craft? It's pretty simple. I've got 3 notebooks, glue, scissors, a black marker, a pencil, and this colored foam from the crafting store. I got yellow, red, blue, and black. Uh-oh, I feel my crafty sense tingling. I hope yours is too, because it's time to start making this craft. So first thing we're gonna do is our Superman logo. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this red foam and I'm just gonna sketch the Superman logo onto it. So there you see. I had to use my phone, I had to look. You know, sometimes Crafty Carol can't remember every superhero logo that ever was and just draw it off the top of her head. I mean, come on, what do you think? I got like a brain of a dolphin in here? They're very intelligent. I'm gonna take this black marker. All right, so I'm gonna outline this in black. Okie dokie, now we're gonna cut this out. Ooh, it's looking cool. As you know, cutting the stuff out of the middle is always a harder part. That's why I pinch it and then I make a little, there you go. Make a little slit inside. I think it's good to have a parent help you with this part. Pieces of felt, get rid of those. One last little piece. Oh my gosh, this is the hardest one of all. It's so tiny. Whose idea was this? So, I've got some yellow foam here. I'm just gonna glue the red onto the yellow, and then we're gonna cut it out. Oh, but I've got marker all over my hands. Oh man, I have a fancy event later. Oh well, that's just the price of being a crafter. Okay, now we're all glued up. Pop that down. Just wipe my glue down here. Good thing I wore my napkin pants. You don't know about napkin pants? Oh my gosh. Napkin pants are pants that you wear that are basically just napkins. You eat a messy snack or you get glue on your hands and you just... Good thing I wore my napkin pants. All right, so that is all glued down. Looking pretty good. All right, so I'm just gonna let that dry. Now let's get to work on our Wonder Woman notebook. So I'm gonna use this size notebook for my Wonder Woman. I'm gonna cover the front and back of the notebook in this red. Let's go ahead and trace the covers. And just snip along where you traced. Line that up. Let's glue this baby down. I was feeling glue crazy. I was glue happy. All right, and just smudge that down there. Time for napkin pants. Now don't just go wiping glue and glitter on your regular pants. They have to be real, actual napkin pants. Okay, now I'm just gonna trace for the other side here. And let's just cut out our other notebook cover. A little less than straight. There we go. All right, ooh, now cool, that's awesome. We have a big T, so that you can have that if your name starts with a T. Tanya, Tiana, Ton, Teffrey, Tobert, Tobby, Terrell. And let's just glue our other little guy down. Okie dokie. And now I'm gonna make my Wonder Woman crest. So I've got my yellow here. Actually, what would my superpower be? Maybe I could throw glitter at the bad guys. Knock them off that way. Let's just trace this in black. Let's cut this baby out. Wonder Woman has an invisible jet. Oh my gosh, that would be so cool. I'd be flying all over the place. No one would even know. So now we're just gonna glue this onto this. Let's go back to our Superman. I'm gonna cut that out. Little side note here, I got this blue binder. I thought this would be perfect for our Superman. We're just gonna look at that. We're just gonna slide it right in there. Okay, so, ooh, almost done, almost. All Alright, so now we're on to our third and final superhero notebook of the day. Now we're gonna make a Batman notebook, and I'm gonna use this tiny little guy right here. So, I am gonna do some yellow on the front. And this time, yeah, I'm just gonna do two. Let's cut these babies out. And let's glue these down. And let's just merge this other one on there. We gotta make the bat symbol. Alright, it's a pretty good looking bat there. Alright, so let's just cut out this bat. Okay, so we have our Batman. I'm saying it really tiny because it's so tiny. Alright, and just a little glue, not too much. Are you ready to see the notebooks that we made for today's craft? Start with our Superman. Dun, 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 dun. And then we've got our little Batman notebook that we just made. This one you can just keep in your pocket and write down all kinds of notes, you know, as you think of them when you're on the school bus and you're just like, oh, right, that's a great idea. Invention, napkin pants. And then we have our Wonder Woman craft. I love this notebook. Oh my gosh. It's just one of my most favorite notebooks of all time, ever. Oh, it's like a little family of notebooks. Oh my gosh. It's like Superman and Wonder Woman got married and then had, for some reason, a little bat baby. I don't know what happened there, but it's adorable. So that's it. Check it out. Hope you had a super time watching all those superhero crafts. Tell me which one was your favorite. Comment below. All right, I'll see you next time.